YouTube. It's Thursday morning, the 9th, I believe. I go back to work tonight for 4 nights, and I just wanted to make a little video here. I wanted to talk about seats, motorcycle seats in particular. And if you've ever tried to get a comfortable seat set up for you, you know how hard it can be sometimes. Somebody else says that whatever they're riding or rode was the most comfortable seat they've ever seen. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the most comfortable for you. Everybody's behind's a little bit different, and everybody looks for different things in a seat. Myself, I look for comfort. I do a lot of miles, and I want my bike set up to where I can set on it from a full tank to an empty tank without being in any discomfort. The way my bike's set up now, except for this little short windshield I put on this morning, it's set up like that. I can set on it, and I can ride from a full tank to an empty tank and never have to stop or get off, or really not even move around too much. It's like sitting in a lazy boy recliner. It's pretty nice. But that's for me. Somebody else might get on here, and I'm sure a tall person, a long-legged person would get on here, and it would be horrible for them, because the seat that I'm running seems to move you a little bit forward as opposed to the stock street glide seat. I've been through several seats. I've run the Mustang Solo seat. It was terrible. I run the Mustang Touring seat. I can't say much good about it. It raised me up a little bit higher than what I'm on now, and it just wasn't comfortable. I had a LaPera Maverick for a while. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad. My wife kind of liked it, except for after about 3 hours, she didn't care much for it. But she's had a couple back surgeries, and she's just not going to be comfortable for the long trips. I tried a Corbin seat from a guy. I put it on and ran it for a little bit. I didn't think much of it either. I never tried a Saddlemen Road sofa. I kind of like the idea of the gel in it, but I've never tried it. I buy most of my seats used, and otherwise you buy them new and you run them, and man, if they don't work out for you, you take a pretty good hit when you go to get rid of them. So I like to try them out first. Everybody told me to try this Harley hammock seat, and I give it a try. And I bought it used off of eBay from a dealer in New Hampshire. And all I've got to say is man, it sure is comfortable for me. It raised me up about an inch over the stock street glide seat, and that's kind of a thing because I am short, and I like to be able to, I always thought I had to be flat-footed, but I can't flat-foot with this seat, and it really is not that big of a deal. I can get the balls of my feet down nice, and really that's all a guy needs. It may not look cool, but I don't spend most of my time at a stoplight or in a parking lot. I spend most of my time on my bike riding down the road. Well, that's what I go for. And the hammock seat may not be the best for you or anybody else, but it really works for me. You just need to get your bike set up for you. And if it's not set up, it becomes a chore to ride. And whenever you get to the end of a ride that, you put down 600-700 miles in a day, and you're just totally exhausted, that's not good. You got to get your bike set up. And I know some people, they don't put miles on their bike. They get it out. They ride somewhere on Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon and put it back in the garage till the next week. Maybe take one trip a year on it. Some guys, ride their bike down to bike night couple miles, and that's it. And you know, if that's what you do, that's okay. You know, it's not what I do, and it's not what I set my bike up for. You know, this hammock seat is not the best looking seat. It's kind of big in the back, and especially if you have the tour pack off. But with the tour pack on, it looks like a touring seat. I don't really worry too much about it. I can't see it when I'm going down the road anyway. You know, I just encourage you to try some out. You can go to the Harley dealer. Most Harley dealers that I've been to have a demo program, and you can go in there and try their Harley Davidson seats out, put them on your bike and run them, and I think you can have them for 24 hours or so. See what you think about it, and you know, before you buy it. And some bigger dealers, they also have Saddlemen seats you can demo, or Mustang seats that you can demo, and they'll have windscreens, you know, for your fairing that you can take out and try before you buy them, and that's always good too. And that's how I got my Clockworks, was to try one and see how well it worked. And I've tried the others as well. For me, it just wasn't. They didn't work as well as my Clockworks did. So, you know, get you some highway pegs on there. Get you a cup holder so you can have some water, because you know, you put down 4 hours or so, 3-4 hours, and you kind of need to hydrate a little bit anyway. You know, if you got a touring bike, get it out and run it. Take it somewhere. Take it somewhere for a weekend. You know, that's what they're for. That's how you get the real design of the bike, you know. It's just, I bought, whenever I got back into bikes, I don't know, like 4 years ago, I bought a Dyna because I didn't know how much I would ride, or if I'd ride at all, or if it'd sit in the garage like people told me it would. I put 9,000 miles on that bike in about, I think, 5 months, 4 months, and I traded for a Road King. I put 39,000 miles on that, or 36,000 miles on that bike in 19 months. Thought I wanted a fairing, and I traded for this Street Glide, and I don't know, I can't complain about it. I got it set up for me now. I enjoy it. I tried the Road Glide out. I don't know, it just didn't suit me. I had a hard time seeing the screen. Make your bike yours. Put a few things on it that, you know, that make it you. If you got a touring bike, set it up to tour, take it for a ride. I just wanted to talk about seats today and comfort on a motorcycle. And just hope you guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. Ride like you're invisible. I'm out of here.